Chris-Ann is very upset today.
I'm very upset.
He's. You want to talk about why you're upset, or do you want to save that for your radio?
No,
broadcast?
we can talk about it.
Because I kind of hit on the same thing earlier today, as a matter of fact. So go ahead. I had not heard this, but you go ahead and you present.
So here's one of the things that I was the most frustrated with the Biden administration is they told us that the economy's going well, and we're like, guys, we can see what's happening in real time. The Trump administration had a grave, unforced error once again. They announced the other day that the Walmart 2025 Thanksgiving basket was going to be 25% cheaper than the year before. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Except that the internet exists, and people pulled up the 2024 Walmart Thanksgiving basket versus the 2025 Walmart Thanksgiving basket, and they realized that items are now missing from the menu this year that were on the menu last year.
Wah, wah.
So, like, what do you do?
Hold
like,
on,
what?
hold
Like,
on.
I don't mean to blame Trump. This is some unnamed staffer that's doing this, right? But what are you doing?
So
That's an unforced error. Don't say anything at all.
a couple of things. Number one, the buck stops with Trump.
Fair.
Okay. So the buck stops with Trump. And one of the things that infuriated me about the Biden administration was the constant gaslighting. And again, I did talk about this earlier, where we know you're working on it. And so you don't have to lie. We know that you're working on it. And there's, as I said yesterday, there's stuff that's going to be cheaper. There's stuff that's going to be more expensive. You're working on it. You've done a lot with the Middle East and the stopping of the conflicts and all that kind of stuff. Now it's time to focus on the economy, but don't lie to us.
But when you drop pecan pie and you switch from homemade stuffing ingredients to stovetop stuffing pre-made,
Oh, boy.
that's not
Listen to Joan.
that's not 25% cheaper, guys.
No, it's not. Well, do you know what that is? It's a lie.
It's gaslighting.
And it's gaslighting. And that is wrong.
And I'm the biggest Trump administration supporter. This is
Me too.
Just,
everybody knows that we love Trump. I voted for the man 3 times. And you know what? If he was up for re-election, I'd vote for him again. But don't lie.
I'd vote for him 5 times if I could. And with the modern advances in medicine, who says that he doesn't get a 6th or 7th term?
You know, you're gonna trigger Afton Bain. You're gonna trigger Afton Bain and Jasmine Crockett crap.
Are they? She's
Jasmine
in town.
Crockett's
She's
here.
in town today, right?
Yeah, she is.
People
Yeah,
are
she
so
is.
excited.
I'm not. Are you excited that Jasmine Crockett's here?
No, I was joking, Dan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to know which. Hey, Joan, which do you think is the which version of Jasmine Crockett's going to show up today? Do you think it's going to be Street Jasmine or College Jasmine?
I think we're going to get Southern Belle Jasmine.
Southern Belle Jasmine.
Yeah, that sounds
So you're gonna
about
wear
right.
like a summer dress? Well, who
I
wears
do
summer
declare.
Dress? Oh my God.
Afton Bain is the only choice for Congress.
She'll have like biscuits in her purse or something.
Yes.
What screams? Help me out. What screams Southern that you could put in your purse?
I don't know.
I like the biscuits.
A gun. Very good.
Gun.
That's actually good. Whatever your name is, Sam.
Yeah.
My name's
No,
Jeff.
because Hillary had the hot sauce right in her purse. I forget where she was.
No, that was just how she took her tranquilizers. Liquid form.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, people are mad at me on the text line because they say the CEO of Walmart was the one that said the Thanksgiving dinner would be 25% cheaper.
Oh, was it?
Okay, so the Trump administration didn't do any research before they went and ran with it?
You don't run with things until you do your research. I did my one of my main stories today with this whole Glenn Cassidy, Kate Cothran thing. I had to recollect and do my research for like 2 hours on that because it's been a long time since I've really focused on it.
Yep.
To make sure that my ducks were in a row, and I think that there's some losing of the way on this one. Folks can disagree with me all you want. You're not going to change my mind. But one of the things that people are saying, and I did say this during the monologue, during the segment, was the other side of this. I believe that Donald Trump was wrong. But the other side of this is that people say that they were overcharged. Okay. There's 2 sides. But it's clear that at least to me, the evidence was there. It's clear that they did. So anyway, whatever. I don't care. I've said my piece on that.
That's the other thing that with the Trump administration. They pardoned the other guy. He's asked about it in the interview, and he goes, I don't really know who he is. And it's like, aren't we trying to get the last guy on pardoning people that he didn't know about? Yeah.
I mean, the auto pen. So, we run the risk of looking like hypocrites if we don't call this out on stuff that, Joe Biden did.
Yep.
And obviously, we're not comparing Donald Trump to Joe Biden by any stretch of the imagination. But as far as the Walmart thing, I didn't know about that whole thing. But here's the deal, is that rest assured, we all know that there is work to be done on the economy, and Trump's working on it. That's my official talk show host position on that.
Yep.
So he did say that, things are going great in America. He said that to Brett Baer yesterday. And as I said, some stuff is cheaper, some stuff is higher. They're working on it. It's still not as bad as Joe Biden. That's my thing, is it's still not as bad as Biden, who by Joe Biden's own actions, as you've talked about, by Joe Biden's own actions, he made the inflation rate up to 9.1%.
Yep.
So I get it. Trump's got some work to do. But the moron leftists out there that are saying, stuff is still expensive. Okay, can we talk about 9.1% inflation? Can we talk about that?
Come on, man.
That's
inflation
exactly right.
Inflation is absolutely cooled. I mean, you can't argue with that. Prices are still high, but that doesn't mean that inflation is as rampant as it once was.
Exactly.
I didn't pay $2.19 a gallon during the Biden administration.
That's exactly right. See, so there's some stuff that is cheaper. There's some stuff that is more expensive. And you start talking about inflation, core inflation, the prices of this, that, and the other. It's very complicated. I will admit that when Amy and I are looking at our, because I made the joke yesterday about our list of things that we buy, our groceries are cheaper now than they were when Joe Biden was in office. So, and I understand, again, some things are more expensive. You compare your own receipt and do what you will. I'm not here to...
You can do that in the Walmart app.
I know.
You can go look at what you paid.
Do you know that I did that one time on the air? I had people check out their Walmart app, and it was during the Biden administration. And you know what? People can do that now.
Yep.
If you want to.
See what you paid last year.
Are you a Walmarter, or where do you shop?
We do a little bit of Walmart, a little bit of Aldi, a little bit of Kroger.
Okay.
We know where to go for what.
Yeah. Best steak.
Yep.
Best steak in Middle Tennessee.
I don't know. I usually just cook my own.
On the charcoal grill.
No, it's propane.
Whoa.
Gotta be charcoal.
No, I'm full Hank Hill on this one. Propane and propane accessories.
Propane and propane accessories.
Do you know my dad sold propane?
And propane
my dad was literally
accessories.
Hank Hill.
Really?
Yeah, my dad sold propane and Meter Equipment Company, and he would go around the country in his car selling propane tanks, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Propane and propane accessories.
That's what he would do.
One of my first jobs was refilling propane tanks at a campground.
No kidding.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we had the big one, and I would fill everybody's up.
You're both wrong, by the way. It's a cast iron skillet over an open flame, and then you sear it and finish it in the oven at 350.
Nope. I go for the charcoal burn on the outside.
And then you baste it with garlic and thyme, maybe
Medium
some basil.
rare on the inside.
We actually cooked steak last night. It's my wife's birthday. Happy birthday, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia,
And,
happy birthday.
So I cooked up some steaks last night, and I was like stuffing it with garlic and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Best cut.
Ribeye all day.
I go with sirloin only because I would agree ribeye is better. I go with sirloin because there's less calories. That's number one. Number two, I think I've talked about this before. You both mentioned garlic. I know Amy is yelling at the radio right now. No garlic is allowed on anything that she cooks.
Why not?
Is she a vampire?
No, it stinks. Garlic
Smells
is gross.
beautiful.
Oh, garlic is the best. What do you mean?
Garlic is actually not the best. Garlic sticks on you for like days on end.
Do you know?
Out your pores.
Do you know what we do?
Thank you, Joan.
It does, but I love it.
If the kids are sick, we're like chopping garlic up and putting it in a spoonful of honey.
Mm-hmm.
We call it honey drops for the kids.
All right, very good.
You ever taken a honey drop?
No.
Around here, we do it with Jack Daniels mixed in.
Do you know what? Maybe that's what Jasmine Crockett could put in her purse. A little thing of Jack Daniels.
I learned this from Kamala Harris. I always carry around
That's exactly
An
right.
airplane bottle of Jack D.
What are people saying, just real quickly, what are people saying about the best, where can you get the best steak in Tennessee? Besides, you know what what is the name of that place?
The Southern downtown?
Bourbon steak.
Bourbon steak is, Amy and I do this thing. We don't do it much lately, but we like to, about once a quarter, go into a, fancy pants kind of a place. Mm. And a bourbon steak is really good. Really, really good steak.
I got to say Jimmy Kelly's.
Jimmy Kelly's is good, too.
Classic.
I sound like an elitist.
You do.
Going to all these fancy restaurants.
What was the place that you didn't get to try the steak? Kid Rock's because of Brian Wilson?
Yep. Because of that darn Brian Wilson. Hey, by the way, have you heard, Chris, the new Nash Vegas anthem?
Oh, God, no.
Don't do it.
Oh, yeah.
We're out on Broadway in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. Ladies, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you chose to get over him in Nash Vegas.
What is this?
So the thing I love is their man bashing within the first 15 seconds. This is, I guess, the new Nash Vegas anthem, and it's called Broadway and Bitter. And people got really mad at me in the 5 o'clock hour for playing this because most people don't like it. Let me know what you think, Chris. This is someone named Tracy Lynn, by the way. I like this song. Now, I was the only one in an audience and host of thousands that actually liked this song.
My ears are bleeding.
Just so we're clear, Chris is into hip-hop. So your ears have already been tainted.
That's so.
Exactly what it is.
There's some hip-hop out there that's way better than this.
I'm sure she's a nice girl.
I don't know.
I don't want to besmirch her too much.
I made the comment in the 5 o'clock hour. I'm all about equity.
Are you?
I am. So if
inclusion?
And inclusion, sure. When I can. And so...
YouTube chats are blowing up with you begging, please stop, please.
Don't worry, it'll get removed from YouTube soon enough.
Oh, gosh, I forgot about that.
Shut up.
Too bad, this has been a good show. But anyway, so this song is about a woman who's been heartbroken by a man. So she goes to Nash Vegas to, do all this stuff that women do when they're brokenhearted. So I now want a male version of this where the dude is brokenhearted and he parties it up on Broadway in Nash Vegas. And he can talk about how awful he's been brokenhearted.
We need an incel anthem.
I said it to Dan
That's
earlier.
what we need.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That's funny. An incel. Do people know what an... Joan, do you know what an incel is?
I do, yeah.
Involuntarily celibate?
Yep.
Yes.
That's what we need. The people are demanding.
I think we style it, like I said earlier, about his fiance went to Broadway in Nashville to do her bachelorette weekend and cheated on him. That's where your song comes from.
Sure. By the way, the incel anthem. So I got so much hatred over this. So I'm going to, of course, do it again.
Perfect. Let's
so
go.
there was some sort of a thing that happened with the incels. I had never heard of incels years ago. And so...
Make them sound like a group. They have meetings.
Incel, and I'm like, what the heck is incel? So I did a little research in involuntarily celibate, guys that can't, get a woman to. And so I made the joke. I said, well, a lot of married guys feel like this. And the hatred that I got after that, I'm sorry, but. Should I move on?
Amy might be hitting you with some.
You know what Amy's doing right now? She's putting garlic on steak. That's what's happening.
Good for your health.
It is.
I know. Yeah, actually, do you know what the funny thing is? So this is what Amy took a page out of my stepmom's book. So when I was a kid, I hated onions and I hated garlic. And so my stepmom, of course, being the evil, conniving stepmother that she was, I loved her to death. She would make stuff with garlic and onions and just not tell me it was in there.
Yeah.
Because a proper cook or chef or whatever blends the ingredients together to come up with a taste. And she was outstanding at that.
They also do that at old folks' homes.
So anyway, not anywhere as harsh as that hairy fig that Joan made me eat
Stop
yesterday.
It was very good for you.
So anyway,
Probably also the hair that fell off her head onto the fig.
Yeah, I love that you call it a hairy fig.
that's what it was. It was a hairy fig.
It had a bit of fuzz.
Had a bit of fuzz. Anyway, so Amy now has started doing the same thing, cooking things with onions and garlic just to see if I can pick up on the nuance. And she's got me like 3 times. Like, I'm always now suspicious. It's like, oh, crap. Do I just say that I could taste the...
Yeah, you're essentially all of my kids. So if you know it's in there,
Okay.
then it's an issue. But if you aren't told, it's fine.
Chris Sandoval, garlic on Dan's pillow. LOL.
Garlic on your
BFS
pillow.
with Tampon Tim?
Who is?
Do I even know what that means? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm going to move on.
Move on from the
getting-
text line.
I'm getting all of the. I'm wondering, like, what are all these people talking about? Oh, my favorite. Jason says my favorite part of the song is when it's over. So there you go. People have said I sound rather. They didn't say angry, but people are saying this week I've sounded a little more jazzed, not jazzed, but like excitable than usual. Joan, have you felt that? We've been together for about a year now. Have you noticed that I'm?
We've been together for about a year.
Well, no, on the morning show.
I know.
Have I been, overly?
I don't think overly, no. Yeah, listen, mornings require some
Energy.
energy. That's it.
Somebody
Some positive
said
energy,
I'm
some-
suffering from slippery elm withdrawal.
Is that what it is?
That's right. Apparently, maybe that's what
Hang
it
on,
is.
you're not using slippery elm?
Oh, trust me, I am.
Okay.
I think if anything, it's slippery elm overdose.
He's
Is what it is.
He's still hooked on the good stuff. Don't worry.
I am absolutely hooked